Here are 10 cruel words that can make a narcissist moan with fear and bow to you forever. Have you ever met someone who didn't seem to care about how you felt or how you were doing? They might have shown signs of being very self-centered. It can be hard to deal with people who take advantage of others and use manipulation to get what they want. But don't worry, because you know how to protect yourself. It's time to break down the fake world that narcissists have made and take back control. Now let's look at 10 words that can help you stand up to narcissists and protect your health. Are you ready to get your power back? Let's get going on our trip. First, let go of your grip. Getting involved with a narcissist can be tiring, especially if they refuse to give up control in a fight or competition. They have an unquenchable need to win at all costs and can't give up. Even when they are in a tight spot, narcissists keep trying to win and are determined not to lose. This is a habit that will definitely make you angry. But keep in mind that it becomes a fight of the mind. Trust your own judgment and don't let what they do tell you how to act. Show that you are brave and won't back down. In the end, they will give in. Expect retaliatory gifts, but find comfort in taking control of your life and putting your health first. Let go with confidence, knowing that you are standing up for yourself and your mental health. Second, don't be afraid to say no to a narcissist. The simple word no is like a knife to a narcissist's fragile ego. It hurts how strong they think they are, and how much they think they are loved. Avoiding the word no becomes their main goal, so they use manipulation and control to get what they want. But it's important to be strong and set limits by saying no when you need to. If a narcissist asks you to do something that could put your safety or health at risk, it is fine to say no. If they keep putting pressure on you, you should put your own needs first and get away from them before they hurt you. Remember that you can make your own rules and say no to what they want. Adopt the idea that their fraudulent methods shouldn't make you feel bad about taking care of yourself. The third one, say out loud, I don't care. Narcissists want to be the center of attention and will do anything to prove how important and right they are. There's no denying that being close to these kinds of people is tiring. But there is a strong phrase that can stop a narcissist in his or her tracks. I don't care. Even though these 3 words seem easy, they cut right to the heart of a narcissist's pride. Their whole sense of self-worth depends on what other people think of them, so saying, I don't care, is a rejection of everything they've ever done to get attention. It's like taking away their reason for being. Trying to figure out why narcissists need so much praise can be hard. They don't really know who they are and are always looking for outside support to prove their presence. They can't feel like real people unless someone else thinks they're important. Stop trying to make me do what you want. It can be hard to deal with a narcissist's constant need to be in charge, but it's very important to realize that you can set limits and stop their efforts to control you. It may be scary to stand up for yourself and stop them from controlling you, but it's important for your health. Take charge of the situation and keep your cool. Make it clear that you don't want to be used as a tool and that you expect to be treated with respect. You don't have to be pushy or confrontational to stand up for yourself. By setting clear limits and telling the ego about them, you may even earn their reluctant respect. Even though they might get angry, it is still better than giving in to what they want. 5. Say, it has nothing to do with you. When a narcissist acts like they think the world swirls around them, it can be mentally and physically exhausting to deal with them. But it's important to remember that their acts don't say anything about your worth or value. When a narcissist tries to make you feel small or make everything about them, say, it's not about you. These words have a lot of power because they tell them that their deeds and beliefs don't make a big difference in your life. Stay strong and don't let what they do change how you feel about yourself. Don't forget that their world is all about them, but yours doesn't have to be the same. Keep your mind on what really means to you, and don't let a narcissist's actions make you feel bad about yourself. 6. Try to get people to take more responsibility for themselves. When someone won't take responsibility for what they've done, it can be very upsetting. But it's important to keep in mind that you can only control your own actions, not those of other people. Expecting others to do the right thing can be hard, but it's important for building good relationships. If you're working with a narcissist who always avoids taking responsibility, you'll need to find the right words to bring down their ego. Stand your ground even if the narcissist tries to blame you or make you feel bad for holding them responsible. Saying what's wrong with them doesn't make you weak. It shows you're strong and brave. 7. You are not good enough. Getting along with a narcissist can be hard because they are always looking for praise and approval. It gets annoying to hear them talk about how great they are while putting others down. But if you tell an ego you're not enough, it breaks down their facade and makes everything they say and do meaningless. This statement is too much for them to handle. When a narcissist realizes that their inflated ego doesn't match up with their actual skills or successes, it's a huge blow to their self-esteem. It hits them like a punch in the gut and makes them feel like a loser, so they give up. Narcissists often put up a shield of confidence and authority to hide their deep-seated weaknesses and insecurities. Even if they try to brush off your comments, they may feel like they aren't good enough, or that they don't have any value. Number 8. Let them know how little they know. Narcissists will often go to great lengths to avoid facing the truth or admitting their flaws, which makes interactions with them more dangerous. Even though it might be hard to tell a narcissist that they don't know something, being honest and sincere is important for making relationships better and more respectful. By being strong and telling the truth, you can help your relationships get better. So, when a narcissist starts to bother you, just say, "You don't understand the truth." Still, you should be ready for a possible ego-driven reaction. They might feel uncomfortable or try to get even. But don't let their responses stop you from looking for the truth and being honest with yourself and other people. The 9th, say, "My life is my responsibility." Assuming blame or admitting fault in front of a narcissist can be seen as a threat to their control and power. It's important to keep in mind that accountability isn't about getting power, it's about taking personal responsibility. By accepting this, we can stop letting other people control and manipulate us and take charge of our own lives and actions. When a narcissist finds out that his or her partner is taking responsibility for his or her life and actions, it may not go well. They might act in a way that causes trouble or try to stay in charge. But it's important to stay strong and put your personal growth and development first. Narcissists need to be around other people to take their minds off of their own problems and thoughts, but this doesn't make their issues go away. In fact, the only way for them to really solve their problems is to face them head-on. 10th, say, "You're wrong about what you think." Narcissists are more sensitive to criticism than most people. When their mistakes are pointed out, they may get very angry or try to make you feel less important. But what happens when their ego meets the truth about how wrong they are? When this happens, their response might be even worse. Narcissists hate being wrong and are afraid of being found out as fakes. Even though the mistake was made by them, pointing it out can make them angry and make them want to get back at you. It's important to keep in mind that getting constructive feedback is a normal part of growing as a person and as a professional. No one is perfect, so everyone makes mistakes from time to time. For resilience and building meaningful connections, it's important to learn how to respond well to feedback. When a narcissist responds badly to criticism, it can be hard to deal with, but staying calm and polite can help keep conflicts to a minimum. Even though it may be tempting to try to change a narcissist's way of thinking or acting, it is often best to put our own well-being first and stay away from them. To protect ourselves from the bad effects of narcissistic behavior, we need to put safety, mental health, and general well-being at the top of our list of priorities. If what you've read has given you hope and direction, know that you're not alone. Many people have trouble with relationships with narcissists, and it's important to have the right tools and help to get through these tough times. When working with narcissists, it is not a sign of weakness to ask for help or advice. There are many ways to get the help and tools you need to move on, such as therapy, support groups, or talking to friends and family. So, if you have to deal with a narcissist, take comfort in the fact that you are not the only one. If you need help, please read the text for more information. Don't forget to tell us what you think in the comments part below, and click like if this video was helpful. Most importantly, take care of yourself and make sure you are safe.